take it.
The new Muscle Mag International is a special Arnold effort. You've heard about it in the gym and on the street. Muscle Magazine, the best of muscle magazines, and all of the special one-hour events, like the USA Championships from Muscle Beach and the California Championships. Some of the other events that Muscle Magazine is scheduled to cover this season include the IFBB North American, August 22nd in Redondo Beach, California. The top athletes from the USA, Canada, and Mexico will have a border clash for the elusive Pro Card. Then on November 14th, it's the ANBC U.S. Naturals in New Haven, Connecticut. This is where the very best lifetime drug-free bodybuilders in the nation show off their hard-earned muscle. And on November 20th, the Paradise Cup in Honolulu Beach put the results of their training at the Mecca to the test. A cybergenic star profile of Lee Haney, now recognized as one of the greatest bodybuilders of all time. And finally, Mr. USA Mike Matarazzo shows you how he trains his melon-sized shoulders in the Valio workout. Let's join our host, Trent Mitchell. C competition. The runner-up in the light heavies, Larry Silvestro, was thick. Like two other successful bodybuilders, Sandy Riddell and Sal Princiata, he's a firefighter. His first year of training saw him win the Teenage Mr. Virginia, and he soon after won the Open Mr. Virginia. Larry is regarded as one of the best potentials coming from the Mid-Atlantic region, and he plans on heading toward the Philadelphia Muscle Mania as his next contest attack. The light heavyweight and overall winner was Michael Petrella from Cockeysville, Maryland. This software engineer for Texas Instruments is a disciple of the Mike Mentzer high-intensity style of training, as is obvious from his thick development. He's won the overall Mr. Maryland title and took second in this show last year. Sponsored by the Padonia Fitness Center, Michael's athletic background included every sport possible. After the men's contest, North American runner-up Dave Fisher, and second, he co-owns the Ironworks Gym in Hermosa Beach with his brother Shane. Although he has just started competing, he would have done well in the open men's light heavyweight class, combining good shape, symmetry, and cuts. Gold's Gym in Venice attracts some of the best bodybuilders from all over the world. Mr. Scotland, Steve Crichton, now calls Santa Monica his home and makes his living as a personal trainer. Not only was he super vascular, but showed especially impressive arms and legs. Third in the middleweights was Gary Kikuchi, a computer technician at DCS Fortis in Torrance, California. As the winner of the middleweight class at the recent World Gym Classic in Columbus, Ohio, he trains daily at 4 a.m. Starting his diet 14 weeks out, Gary chose not to try any of the common sodium or carbohydrate trickery in his final week of preparation. Runner-up in the middleweight class was Nathan Rohner, who wins our Best Potential Award. Though he was a bit off, his amazing size, shape, and striations still shine through. He's well known to L.A. area bodybuilders since he trains at several of the famous Muscle Beach gyms where some of the world's greats invariably go to be seen. This show was his first competition since the 1988 Teen Nationals, where he was the middleweight winner. Unlike many bodybuilders, Nathan knew that some things are more important than winning trophies.
Please, if it's not too late, make it a cheeseburger.
One of the reasons why, you put so much emphasis and focus into doing the show that the other things kind of slack behind, and one of those things was school. I go to Cal State Northridge, and needed these last 3.5, 4 years to pick my grades up, and I'm finally a graduating senior now. So I figure, since I got a little slack on my school schedule, go ahead and do a show again.
Winning this tough class was a recent transplant to the West Coast, Tom Patton. Sporting thickly developed quads with inch-deep separations, most thought the overall title would be a cakewalk for him. Like many high school students, he began training to add size for football. But unlike most teenagers, a great physique quickly began to take form. A personal trainer with a degree in marketing, Tom has placed in the top 5 at the Junior Nationals twice. This was his first show as a middleweight, and he managed to come in not only fuller, but more ripped as well.
Well, I felt as a lightweight that I lost too much muscle dieting down. I restricted my calories down to 800-900 a day. I lost the muscle that I trained so hard for during the regular season. I figured that, this time I'd stay full, eat more, and come in harder.
How would you like to have two former Mr. Universes show you the weights and pulleys of bodybuilding? Massive Victor Santiago credits his uncle Anibal Lopez and friend Jerry Scalisi for their influences back in Long Island, New York. Though he was smooth and needed more color, Victor had the best upper body in the show. A month before this contest, his wife gave birth to his first son named Chris. Victor said attending to the new baby made it hard to focus. Some people will use anything for an excuse. Just kidding, Victor. Runner-up in the light heavies was Shane McColgan, novice winner Lance's older brother. He was shredded and symmetrical, but might have lost too much size in the process of dieting. Shane feels that training with brother Lance and friends Dave Fisher and Shelley Rocker, together with owning the Ironworks gym, was a big help.
Well, having my own gym, it's a real benefit to me in my training because I'm there all day long. I get there at 5:30 in the morning. I train clients. I'm able to eat there. You know, I eat my 6 meals a day. I got everything I need there.
Winning the light heavyweight and overall LA title was Gabriel Tull, a soft-spoken ex-Marine from New York. His physique reminded many of IFBB North American champion Ray McNeil, with huge delts and lats tapering down to a minuscule waist. Mirroring women's winner Gina Coffin, he had just won the South Bay Classic the week before in his first competition. Only 22 years old, he prefers spending time with his wife and daughter Gabrielle to the wild lifestyle of most men his age. The LA was a powerful event, signifying a dynamic upcoming contest season. And from what we hear, a lot of bodybuilders are still in hiding, not to be seen on stage until the Cal and the Muscle Mania Summer Tour. For American Muscle Magazine, I'm John Kobich.